Okay. Okay. Um, Hi Cindy. Happy Humpty Day. Oh man, okay. I'm just trying to get my life together on this live. Let me see if I can figure this out. Okay. Cindy, can you tell me if you can hear me all right? How's the audio? It's a little laggy on my end, so I just want to make sure you can hear me okay. Thanks for being here. Can't believe it's already 2025. Let's see. Heaven, welcome to the chat. Aw, you guys, I'm so glad you made it. I'm just trying to test out. Awesome. Thank you guys for letting me know. Oh my gosh, so how's your day? I'm like, I'm so new to this live stuff. It's kind of weird. I'm like watching it on my other screen and it's like kind of laggy and then like I'm talking here, so I'm kind of getting lost in the time loop a little bit, but I think I'll get used to it. Man, you guys have been around for a while, huh? On my channel. That's awesome. I'm really glad to see people I recognize on here. Um, yeah, I think we'll wait for a few more people to join the live, but I have a couple things that I wanted to surprise you guys with today. Um, Not necessarily surprise, but it's things I've been talking about here and there on some of my videos. But I have my book, I have a poetry book out, and I'm I just finished writing the novel I've been telling you guys about. So I was gonna give a little bit of a sneak peek of that today. And thank you, Kevin. I'm trying my best. Um, oh my gosh, I know. I keep forgetting. I've been away from the internet for quite a while. Um, it's been crazy, guys. My life has been kind of nuts, as I'm sure most of you guys, have been going through the ringer as well. 2024 was not a super easy year, I think, for most of us. But the fact that we all made it here, I think that's great. It's 2025. And it seems kind of cheesy, I guess, to like say that. Um, but I said it. So, Jake, welcome to the chat. It's going good, my friend. I do have, that's the other thing I was going to chat about today. See, guys, I need more coffee. I have quite a few reactions coming out this week, next week, and the week after that. I have a few planned. Um, Steve, from YouTube, one of my subs, have been or has sent me a donation yesterday for a really cool um song to react to that I've never heard of from what I saw in the description that he sent me. So I'm gonna do a couple of the donation ones in the next day or two, and then I have to go through the whole Falling in Reverse new album. I know a couple of the songs have already come out, but the all the other new songs I haven't heard yet. Tom McDonald obviously has a bunch of them, and I know I know that there's some sort of beef going on with the Creekers and Hogs. I don't know shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know anything. I've only been following like Adam Calhoun, and apparently there's like been stuff going on. So without getting too far into the beef, I'm honestly probably gonna do some more Upchurch reactions because I really haven't heard enough of his music as much as I'd like to. And then obviously more of the country rap. um, just different artists in country rap, country. My friend Luke Borchelt is an up and coming country artist, and I've done a couple of his songs. I don't know if you guys have seen them, but I've done a couple of his songs on my channel. He just released an album and he's on tour right now. So I promised him that I'd get to the rest of his album because he's definitely like one of my favorite country singers right now. He's from Maryland. Um, Adam put out a diss yesterday. Oh, really? Okay, see, I didn't see that. That's kind of exciting. I don't know, I like when Adam is upset because he makes really good music when he's upset. Um, yeah, so I have a lot of reactions to get to is what I'm saying. And I'm really just going from like whatever pops up on my screen um when I go on YouTube to react. So, oh, let me let my dog out. I'll be right back, guys. 2 seconds. Okay, sorry. What did I miss? Oh, Cindy, I know, 2025. I'm very much ready for the new. And yes, Kevin, I am absolutely returning to NF. I know that I said I'd go chronologically with him, so I gotta go see where I stopped, and kind of go from there. Um, but I know NF has just so many songs, and I'm like way behind. So we're gonna be going through that one for a better part of this year. I know Ren also, I've missed a lot of Ren stuff, and I have been seeing his updates about his health right now. So I've been praying for him, and you know, his fans have been like super loud about their support with him, which is so beautiful to see because these artists really are just people, you know what I mean? And it's kind of awesome um, to see the kind of fan base they have. And another thing, there's so many things we're gonna get to today, guys, I promise. But another thing is I have been writing music again, and I've been talking to my old producers because I have a lot of music that I made back in the day and it's unreleased. I took it off the internet for right now. But I do plan on I think I'm probably gonna get the music reproduced, um, and then release it all at some point this year. So keep an eye out for that. Um, I don't know. The stuff I went through the last couple months when I was kind of like MIA from you guys, I've been kind of working on like that creative bug that's kind of been brewing for a long time because I don't know what happened, but the last couple years, because okay, so I had to backtrack. I had a mini stroke uh almost 2 years ago now, and I got rehabbed for that, rehabilitated with um treatment. I had magnetic treatment called TMS, transmagnetic stimulation. I did about 3 months of that, and everything obviously is working great now. My memory is the best it's ever been. Um, and my health, you know, brain wise is a lot better. So there's that. Um, yeah, and yeah, there's just a lot. There's a lot going on. So yeah, I'm just gonna go over some of that today. So today's really just today is really just a experiment, I guess, just testing all my equipment for the live. I'm gonna be doing live streams more often. Um, probably once a week, I'm probably going to check in with everybody. So just be prepared for that. This one today isn't going to be super long. I'm going to try to do a couple reactions before I have to dive into my own to-do list today. And I don't think anyone's on the stream right now, which is totally fine. Um, oh gosh, and if any of you are in LA right now, Palisades area, um, or if you've just evacuated or you're waiting to hear if you have to, um, I really hope that, your friends, family, or yourself is safe because I just checked in on my friends and family over there and I'm super um worried because I know how fires work in California and they're super aggressive. Oh, Cindy, thank you. That's very kind of you. Very sweet. Um, yeah, brain stuff is not fun, not something to play with for sure. Um, yeah, my train of thought is everywhere today. I should have named this stream ADHD brain. This is my first cup of coffee today, and it's not strong enough. I will say that. It's not. Um, but yeah, okay, so I know this live is gonna be on my channel. So I'm just kind of gonna go through everything. Because I know the timing probably doesn't work with everyone uh, that usually keeps up with my stuff. So, Cindy, Kevin, Jake, thank you guys for being here so much. I'm just gonna I'm gonna go through the list of crap I have. Let's see here. Oh yeah, Kevin, I know. And it's super windy where I'm at too. I'm over in the Midwest right now, and it's super, super windy. So I can't even imagine what California is like right now because those fires are literally almost like damn near untamable. So I'm really concerned about that. I mean, and I no one's saying it, but I think a lot of us are thinking it. And it feels a little bit like God intervening because LA has been questionable over the last couple decades. I'm just gonna put it out there and say that it's on my mind. Maybe people agree, maybe they don't, but I don't know. There's been a lot of questionable behavior going on coming out of LA, and God is ferocious. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, moving on from that. Um, I am keeping a live map to make sure, to see what's being burned down there and where the smoke is traveling. So if you guys have friends or family, or if you're there, Los Angeles Fire Department does have a live map of the fires. So if you go to their website, it's there. Um, but yeah, so this live is probably going to be on my channel for later for anyone else who didn't make it to the live stream. So I'm gonna go down this little list here that I've got. So I've mentioned that I released a poetry book. So I'm gonna pop it up right here. So this is it. This is it right here. This is my first published baby. I'm super excited. It's called Wilting Whispers. It is available as a paperback, or you can get it on Kindle. You don't even have to get the physical version. You can get it on Kindle. If you have Kindle Unlimited, it's free. On Kindle, it's $10. Paperback is 16. I get a small percentage of that, and it really helps me a lot. So if you guys oh Kevin, thank you so much for being here. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Have a great day. Thank you again, and I will catch up with you on the next stream. So have a great day, Kevin. You're the best. um Man, that's really cool. But yeah, here's my live stream. Kevin, if you're still here, check out the links in the description for the things I'm going to go over today when you get a chance later, or watch this when you get off work. But um yeah, okay, so yeah, this is my poetry book. These are poems that I've written over the last 14, 15 years, and I kept them all in like crumpled pieces of paper notebook and in my phone, like notes and stuff, like just in passing. I used to take poetry very seriously. It was the first step into being creative that I had. So, and then I also added song lyrics. So the songs that I mentioned to you that I took off the internet and unreleased, they're all in here as well, kind of mixed in. Um, but putting it all into one booklet and seeing it in like a physical form like this was super emotional for me. Um, and it kind of felt like I got all of that stuff off my back, like the stuff that I talk about in the poems, in the songs. It's more along the lines of the complexities of the relationships that I've been in and the hard things that I've gone through and the raw emotions that I felt when I wrote these words. Because a lot of the times, if I'm like having a panic attack or I'm crying my eyes out or something just happened or someone just broke my heart, whatever, I normally just jot down whatever comes to my brain and then I formulate it later on. But yeah, this poetry book was a really big deal for me, and this is the first of many, um, as I'm sure will come out in the future. But this is it. This is Wilting Whispers. I made the cover myself. I know it's not super, there's that. Um, but yeah, so it's the link is down in the description if you guys are interested. It means a lot that anyone at all would read the words that I've written in times of desperation. You know what I mean? So if you guys are interested or just need another book for your bathroom or your coffee table, my poetry book is now available for purchase. Um, Now, with that in mind, uh, as far as writing goes, I do want to take this author journey as far as I can possibly take it. So my debut novel is a young adult YA fantasy adventure novel. And I try not to read all of the big books that are out right now because I know in the book community, especially with females, Cindy, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. If you ever get to that, please let me know. Send me a message, send me an email, and I'll send you something real cool to go along with it. So thank you for saying that. But yeah, so this debut novel of mine, it's called Starlight and Hellfire. It's a duology, so it's a two-part series. And I like I was saying, the big content that's out right now, the big thing in like the bookstagram and book talk and all that is like it's a little bit over sexualized for my taste. I I've I've read the smut. I know the smut. I think it's fun. I think it's great for personal, personal time, whatever. But I grew up on Lord of the Rings. I grew up on Harry Potter. I grew up on Battlestar Galactica. I grew up on Midwestern, like Westerns. Like I grew up on the adventure part of fantasy. And I think some of the big books that are out right now, like ACOTAR, Court of Thorn and Roses and that whole series, and they're great. I think they're masterfully put. I haven't read all of them, but from what I've seen, I know there's enough people that read them that, it's a big thing. But I focused more on this book with the adventure part of fantasy. I built a world from the ground up. I even made a map. There's a map and everything. It's pretty interactive. Um, I'm planning a really big release for this book. So, it's going to come with stickers and cool little trinkets from the story and everything like that. I kind of took this and wanted to I wanted to put a part of myself in it. So it is in like it's a first person take on the main character, is a main female character. Her name is Ela Gray, and um pretty much she starts out as this, in the story she's just turned 20 years old. She lives in this village as a farmer. Her family is a bunch of farmers, her adopted family, and her blood brothers. She has two blood brothers, and they were all three of them adopted into this farming family, this small village on the very far western part of the continent, which is, the realm in this book that I've built. And it turns out that Ela Gray and her brothers have been hidden away from the realm purposefully. Um, and for, the better part of 2 decades almost. And it turns out that they are very important to saving the realm because it's being ruled over by the son of the Lord of Hell. Um, and the Lord of Hell, Malaval, he has plans to completely integrate his demons into the realm and take over all life as they know it. And she is the only one who can stop this from happening. So the book goes from her finding out who she is, her and her brothers finding out what their purpose is, and then her going from the far west part of the continent all the way to the farthest east part of the continent, which is super exciting. So there's a lot of side quests going on. There's a lot of character development happening. There's a lot of dark things happening because I wanted to integrate dark, tragic moments, like real things into this book, because it is a fantasy adventure world, right? So think Lord of the Rings meets The Witcher meets what else? What else? Well, I guess those are the two things that I had in mind as I wrote this book because I didn't read any of the current famous fantasy books yet. I didn't want to steal anything on accident, or anything like that. So, with that being said, talking about my book, I wanted to give you guys a little sneak peek. I kind of created some of the characters exactly how I pictured them in my head. So I'm gonna just kind of give you a quick sneak peek of who we're talking about in this book. So this is the main character. This is Ela Gray Morrow Mondragon. Morrow is her adopted family's name, and Mondragon is her blood and real family's name that she doesn't find out until some part in the book. So this is kind of how I imagined her. I'm Filipino Scottish myself, so I put a lot of that into her in this book. Um, she's tough, she's gritty, but she's also has manners and she's polite and she cares about people. She cares about, the weaker people and standing up for them. And she has to learn once she finds out that she's meant to be a royal and to lead armies. She has to go through this insane character development because she was just this farmer girl most of her life since she was adopted at a young age. So all she knew was her village, her small little village, and the quaint life that they lived. So she has to become this queen version of herself and find this burning fire in herself that she was destined for. And so she has to go through a great many things. I put her through a lot of crap in this book. Feel really bad. If we met in real life, she'd probably stab me. But she's amazing. She's a great main character. Great main female voice. This is Ela Gray. Uh, there's more tattoos involved, but you'll see more of that in the book. Um, so that's kind of her. And then this is the Blade of Starlight and Hellfire. This is what the book is more or less named after. This sword is named Anteros, and Anteros is, I don't want to give away too much, but Anteros is a blade passed down generationally through her bloodline, that was gifted to her after she found out who she was, truly and what she's destined for. And this sword comes up a lot in the book, as part of the grand scheme of things. Um, so this sword being made up of starlight and hellfire. So the starlight, clearly what you can see, kind of. I know this isn't like a huge image, but I didn't want to make it too big. Here, let's see here. Maybe if I extend this a little bit, maybe you guys can see a little bit better. But yeah, okay. So this is Anteros, and I drew this. I know it's not the best, guys, but I did my best. So yeah, Starlight and Hellfire. The blade itself is like this black steel, like gunmetal gray steel, and there's a little bit of a shadow coming out of it because the creators. Oh, my dog. One second. Okay, sorry about that. Um, my dog is crazy. So, um, come here, relax. Come here. Um, but yeah, so not to give away too much about the blade because it is a big part of the story, but this is Anteros. Um, and then so Corva Morrigan is the Raven Moon Mage in the book. She is the main female character's bestie. Um, and she's a healer in the village, um, in their home village, and she's super tough. She's a badass, and she's super, let's say, important to the grand scheme of things as well. Um, she helps in the character development of the main character, and she's also a shifter, so she shifts into like a raven form kind of as she pleases. Her size changes. For example, she can be like a huge raven, she could be a tiny, tiny little raven, but she is a shifter nonetheless. And her and her mother are in the Moon Mage line, which will be explored, I think, in a separate book. I think I'm going to do like a short novella in between the duology, kind of diving more into the Morrigans. Um, and the high moon mage sector. So that'll be a whole different thing, but this is Corva, more or less. And again, these are just like AI created, like developed things from how I thought of them. Um, hey, Mangler5, thank you so much. I appreciate that, bud. That's it's really kind of you to pop in. You can go ahead and watch this video later on when you have some time. I think it'll stay on the channel. So thank you so much, and I hope you're having a great day. Thank you for being here. Um, okay, and then Dante Moro Mondragon. This is the main female character's younger brother. Uh, and he is a like 2 years younger than her. He's, he's like the cool badass of the village. He's like the best hunter, but he's got like this chip on his shoulder and he's like always grinning and coming for the ladies, like that's Dante. And he goes through his own sort of character development in the story as well because as you know, or as I said earlier, her and her brothers find out that they're part of this bigger story, this bigger bloodline. So each one of them goes through a pretty big character development progression through the book. And this is Bryson Moro Mondragon. This is Hila's older brother. So her and Dante's oldest brother. And keep in mind, I know that this is like it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but I did base a lot of this story off of my real life and real people that I know. My older brother and my younger brother and myself. It's always been us three, and I felt compelled to put them in the most important story that I've written in my life. So this is Bryson. He's the older brother. He's very, very protective of his siblings. And he would, kill for them, steal for them, whatever that he has to do. But this is their older brother, um, you'll dive into the book more. Now, this is the main male character. This is Jovan Rivers Kane. And he is, I mean, it just speaks for himself. He's the main male character. But like I said, my book is not gonna be like the big popular books right now. It's not gonna be super smutty and over sexualized. It's gonna be tasteful. It's gonna be real relationships and experiences and dark moments and what happens to these people through the dark moments. That's what I really wanted to convey in this book. And so Jovan is a really big part of this, obviously being the main male character. You will find out more about him uh, as you dive into the world of the continent. Um, and I'm really super excited about this book, you guys. You have no idea. This is Aya and Jonah Morrow. These are the adopted parents of the three siblings. This is Hyacinth Morrigan. She's the White Raven Moon Mage. So Corva Morrigan, this is her mother. Um, and I'm sure you can tell there's a lot of Filipino accents going, or accents, Filipino inspiration going on in this. I really wanted to dive into my Filipino roots on my mom's side because I kind of pushed them away for most of my life. I was more attracted to the Scottish part of my bloodline. Um, just from how I was treated by, like my Filipino family and friends and stuff. But I wanted to really dive into the roots of the culture and put some of those aspects into the book. So there's a lot of Filipino and Scottish in this book, as you'll find. Now we have Caspian Bodhi here. He's the Wolf Alpha. He is the main female character's mentor and combat trainer, and he's also the alpha of the wolf on the western region of the world. And again, I know I'm saying all this stuff, and you guys probably aren't really following along, but when the book comes out, you'll understand, and it's really exciting. I just really wanted to show some of the characters, something to look forward to. And just with that being said, like the book itself is done being written. I've written the first novel of the two. Right now I'm in the editing stages. So I'm just about to finish the second draft of my book, and I'm gonna pass it off to one more editor after I finish with this one, and it'll be the final edits for the book. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna self-publish the novel just to get it out in the world. Um, and I'm still gonna inquire. This is Xerxes, by the way. This is my dog Xerxes. Um, I'm still gonna inquire for traditional publishers. But I really do think that I could do it on a standalone as well. I'm really confident about this story being something that other people haven't seen or read yet. I'm putting myself into book clubs, making friends with librarians. I mean, I am absolutely networking like a crazy person. I'm friends with other authors, other writers of different genres. So I really do think that I could push this book. So keep an eye out for it. Starlight and Hellfire, a duology, a two-book series. It will be coming out in the next couple to a few months, depending on the progress of the editing. So thank you guys for listening to that crazy babble. Um, so with that, I wanted to move on to the next thing because again, I know a lot of you are going to be watching this or this post recording later on. So thanks for watching this so far. Um, so I'm just going to go through a couple of my links that I have in the description below. So again, for those of you that may not have seen it, my poetry book, Wilting Whispers, is available for purchase on Amazon as paperback and on Kindle. So check out that link below. And then this is my Redbubble art shop that I have my digital art posted on right now. I have about 26 designs out right now. I'm constantly working on more. So these are just fun stuff that I wanted to put out. If you're interested, I've got something for everybody. So feel free to go ahead and check out the designs. So pretty much how Redbubble works is you'll go on here, you pick a design you like, and then you could literally put it on anything and you could buy that product. So you can get it on a bucket hat, you can get a bunch of stickers if you want, you could put it on a t-shirt, um, you can get it as a poster. And of course, if you like any of the designs and you just want a print of it, you can also email me separately and I will send you something myself personally in the mail. Um, I can't print on clothes and items right now, but I can do like a physical poster print for you. So go ahead and email me if you're interested in that at any point in the future. Um, at winglesscrowstudio@gmail.com. And then apart from YouTube, I kind of just jump around, but I do have Twitch. If you guys are ever interested, I play MMORPG games on here, or sometimes I'll come on here to chat. But the link for this is down below as well. And then I also have a live journal. I haven't used it in a little while, but I do want to start being on here more often. So this is my live journal. This is just a blog. This is just like, whatever is my thoughts. It's like a little online diary. So I haven't written in a while, but I will start writing again as of today. So if you'd like to save that to your browser and just kind of pop in and see what's on my mind, this is this is there. Um, but yeah, so I have that. I've got reactions coming out. I'm gonna work on a couple today before I hop off my computer, of course. And you know, any donations, I put my donation link down below as well. I would appreciate it would help a lot. Um, as some of you know, I did lose my job of almost a decade a couple months ago, so it's been kind of hard trying to find new work. When you haven't done interviews in like 10 years. So I'm trying to get a new job and I'm gonna be on YouTube more often and I'm just, I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna do all right. Um, and yeah, if you guys want to donate for reactions, that's cool. If you want to donate just cause, if it's $1 or $10, whatever, anything helps, and I really appreciate that. Many of you have been so kind just checking in on me, and like Cindy and Kevin and Jake and Steve, just a bunch of you have just been here from the beginning, and it's just like really nice. It's I feel like you guys are my friends, and I hope you feel the same way. It last year was tough, like I said at the beginning. It's been tough for a lot of us. It's not just me. But it's nice to have support from one another, and I feel that from you guys very strongly. Um, so I think that it's just really nice. It's really nice to have people online to chat with every once in a while. It keeps you human. I don't have a lot of physical friends as of right now. But knowing you guys are there for me to check in with every now and then is super helpful for me. So I appreciate that. Thank you very much for that. Um, yeah, and again, today was really just a tester, and I think this went pretty well. So I'm definitely going to be doing live. I'll be doing my lives more often, probably once a week, maybe two, depending on, whatever. So I think I'll do a couple live reactions. That could be fun. Um, and then, I'll do my normal postings. So whatever you guys got, throw 'em my way, songs, anything like that for me to review or react to. I would have a lot of fun with that. Um, but yeah, so we did 40 minutes today, so I feel pretty good about that. So again, I just want to say thank you guys for being here with me today. Thank you for listening to me crazy babble and talk about my books and um my art and my journey and whatever. I appreciate you guys very much for being here. And I'm gonna go work on those reactions to get those out for the day. Um, this is the most I've talked in a really long time, so I'm probably gonna lose my voice too. And I need more coffee. So I will get that in order. Check out the links below if you have not already, and please send me, write in the comments wherever you need to. Let me know what you want me to react to. Tell me about your day, whatever you guys need. Um, and if you'd like to chat on socials, I am on Twitter. I don't think I added that in the description, but I'll go in and add that after this. But on Twitter, it's at Chan the Hobbit, CHAN the Hobbit. Feel free to message me or whatever. I'm always here. You guys have been here for me to vent to, so I'm here for you guys as well. Um, and we're gonna do this thing, you guys. I'm super excited. Hey, you, thank you for being here. I appreciate that. Good luck with the book. The poetry book is out and my novel will be out following that very, very soon. So keep an eye out for that. I'll probably take on a couple of you as alpha readers if you're interested. I do need some beta reviews on the book. So give me a couple weeks on that, and I'll probably ask a few of you if you're available to read the book and give me some commentary. That would really help pre-release. So, with that being said, if you guys missed most of the live, that's cool. You can go back, you can go all the way back to the beginning, um, or you can watch it later on. It'll be on my channel. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate you very much. Um, Again, if feel free to donate if you are able. Check out the links if you are able, and I will see you guys very, very soon. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday. Do not work too hard, and just know that you guys are on my mind and you're awesome, and I appreciate you. So, without further ado, I'm going to jump off here and get to those reactions for you guys. So, take care of yourselves and have a great day.